me thumbs up. Hello, Max. Max, this is the first entry in your video diary. The plan here is to record a little bit of your life once a month, forever and ever, or until I get tired of it, or until you don't let me anymore. Hopefully until you're 18, which if I do 5 minutes once a month, that's about an hour a year. So, let's start from the start. My name is Daddy. This is you, that's Max, and Mommy's hiding behind the camera. Hopefully we'll get Mommy into the shot sooner or later. Today's May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo, and you are 18 days old. You were born April 17th, as you probably know. And this is you. You are 18 days old. This is pretty much what you do right now. You eat about 3 ounces at a time every 4 hours. You sleep for 4 hours at a time at night, which is great. You do a lot of pooping. You're a master pooper. You did about 3 or 4 yesterday. You had a little blowout today. Fantastic. We love to see that. You had your second pediatrics appointment today, and you weighed 6 pounds, 14 and a half ounces. So you're growing. You've surpassed your birth weight, which was 6 pounds, 13 and a half ounces. And you're just a super baby. You're super cute. You have a ton of hair, as you can see. We're taking you out strolling. You've been to the mall already. You've been to the Cheesecake Factory eating. You visited a bunch of people. You've flown in an airplane. Everything's wonderful. And so here you are. Just let you take a look at yourself. I don't know if you're going to wake up or not. But there you are. Why don't you say hi to yourself, Max? Say hi. You're wearing your little gloves because you're still scratching yourself. You just gave yourself a little scratch on your cheek a little while ago. You're wearing your binky because if I take it out, you're going to cry. But that's it. Welcome to the world, Max. Welcome to your video diary. We will see you next month. You're in your room, by the way, and the reason we're sitting on the floor is because your furniture's not here yet. That's supposed to come in the next week or so, and then you're going to have your own bed, and your own dresser, and your own rocking chair, and all that good stuff. But that's it for now. Say goodbye. Bye-bye, Mommy. Good morning. It is June 16th, 2005, and you are about 2 months old. Actually, tomorrow you're going to be 2 months old, right? And everything's going great. I just wanted to kind of show off your skin and your little chunkiness today. What you've done in the last month or so is you've become much more alert, as you can see here by your eyes being wide open. You sleep better at night, and you're more awake during the day. You've got these nice little rolls of fat. Look at that. Oh, look at these little things. Oh, and look at these big chunky thighs here. And Mommy calls these your man boobs, but we won't say that on tape. What else have you been doing? You've been holding your head up a little bit better. Let me show you this. Look at this. You're not supposed to behave with this much head control, but you've got pretty dang good head control. You're watching the camera too. You track. You're doing stuff like that you're supposed to. You're just an all-around good kid. We just got back from Syracuse, or Fulton actually, where we had a Meet the Max party with all of Mommy's family. You're a great travel baby. You rode in the car for about 6 hours and did fabulously well. Let's see, what else? You've gone down a little bit on what you're eating. You're eating about 4 ounces at a time now, and you're eating Good Start by who? Nestle? By Nestle Good Start, and you're doing great. You weigh 12 pounds and 2 ounces. You just had your doctor's appointment the day before yesterday, and you got yourself your very first round of shots, and they gave them to you right here. You got a little bitty mark, which you can't see here, but you got your first shot there. You did okay. You kind of were grumpy afterwards, but you did pretty well. Other than that, you've got your furniture. We're obviously sitting on the rocker. You've got a crib over there, and we've got your changing table over there, which I'm sure you've got 8 billion pictures of. You're a star of the web, you're a star of film, and you're just a great baby. And that is it for June. So why don't you wave bye-bye. Look at the camera there and wave bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hi! It is July 28th, and you are a little more than 3 months old, and this is you, whee, with your big red salamander t-shirt and shorts on. The last month has been very exciting. You were baptized. We had the whole family here in town for that. You've been out on the boat a few times. What else have you been doing? I think those are kind of the highlights of the last month or so. What you've been able to do now, you're much more smiley and happy. This is your favorite thing that makes you smile. We'll see if it works. Get your belly. Oh, get your belly. Get your belly. Mommy says you're not smiling. Nah, you're camera shy. What else? You're looking at the fan? Mommy says you're looking at the fan. You like the fan. You've also found your fists in your mouth. Your favorite stance is your boxer stance. stand like this all the time, and then you go, and you suck on it really, really, really loud. What else? You've gotten very, very fat. You were at the doctor's the other day and you weighed 15 pounds, 10 ounces. Here's an example of how fat you are. Look at that. Like a little bowl full of jelly. Wow, look at that. Giant monster baby. What else? I think that's pretty much it. You're sleeping about 8 hours a night. Every night you go to bed at 8 o'clock, you have a bath. At 8:30 you eat, you go to bed at 9 o'clock, and then you are awake by about 5 in the morning, so that's a good 8 hours that you get. Mommy feeds you, and then you go right back to sleep for another couple of hours, and so Mommy's very happy about that. You've had a babysitter once now, and you're going to have a babysitter again in a couple of days, and so everything's going great, isn't it? Oh, you went to Gymboree, and you were the baby that cried during the whole Gymboree thing. I'm sorry, Mommy, during the second half of the Gymboree thing. But you're getting better and stronger, and we're going to get you a little leotard to wear while you're there. And that's it. Anything else, Mommy?
I don't think so.
Okay. Say goodbye, Max. Goodbye to 3-month-old Max. Bye. Hello, Max. It is August 21st, and you are now 4 months old. You turned 4 months old about 4 days ago, and you had a very, very big month. Let me tell you all the things that happened. First of all, you just had your 4-month shots, you've been to the pediatrician, and you weigh what?
18 pounds, 3.5 ounces.
18 pounds, 3.5 ounces? Look how big and sturdy you are. You've also started doing things like, you learned that you had fists and you stared at your fists for about a week, like that. Then you started sucking on your fists like that. And then you started reaching for stuff and grabbing things and putting them in your mouth. And we took you to Babies R Us, showed you a bunch of toys, and you picked out your very first toy ever. This is your dog. We don't have a name for your dog yet. We may let you name him. But look at that. See, yeah, you're smiling right at your doggy. But you grabbed your doggy at the store and you stuffed him in your mouth. Just like that. Yeah, the other big thing that's happened is about 3 days ago, we gave you your first solid food. You ate cereal, rice cereal mixed with either water or with formula. The first couple times didn't go too well, but the last couple times you've been doing really, really well, haven't you? You've been getting it all over your face, but you've been keeping it down, you've been eating it, and hopefully that'll help you with your little weight problem, make you even bigger. You've been drooling like crazy. I don't know if you can see all these little zits all over your mouth. You're in a good mood today. All these zits all over your face, that's from the drooling, because I think you're teething. We think you've got a tooth probably going in somewhere. Nothing that we can see yet. I like the little bubbles that should go in there. But that's, I think, what's going on. So you're much more interactive, as you can see here. You're smiling, you're giggling, you're ticklish. I don't know if we're going to be able to get you laughing here. Probably not. Sometimes it looks like we're torturing you when we try to get you laughing, but I'm sure we've got that somewhere else. But you're a happy little baby. Eating, growing, interacting, developing. It's all good. It's August 21st. Let's see what's going on in the world. We're fixing to go to Colorado in a couple of weeks with a whole Soto clan. That's going to be your first big airplane trip. And then after that, we've got a couple of other trips planned that we're going to talk about here the next few times. And that's really it. Mommy, anything else we should be talking about today?
He's 26 inches long.
You're 26 inches long, and in your weight and your height, you're in the 90+ percentile, and your little head size, you're in the 70-something percentile. So you're growing big. You're going to be a big, big boy. And that's it. So why don't we and the doggy say goodbye. Goodbye. Hello. Today is September 17th, and you are 5 months old today. You've had a very busy month. Let's see, what all has happened this month? You started eating. I can't remember if we mentioned that last month, but you've been eating oatmeal. You do not like rice cereal. You kind of like oatmeal, but you don't like the consistency because it's kind of lumpy. You do not like squash, but you love sweet potatoes. You love green beans. You love peas, and you really, really, really love carrots. And the problem with all that is you end up spitting up all over the place like that, and so everything's got orange stains on it. You've got little orange stains on it, so we've been putting you on clothes with little orange things on it to make things a little bit easier to keep clean. What else? We went to, we just got back from Colorado. We were there for a week hiking with my parents and with Sabrina and her husband. And Sabrina is pregnant. She's 5 months pregnant, so she's as pregnant as you are old. So you can remember that about your little cousin, whoever that's going to be. We had a really good time. You behaved yourself. You did pretty well on the airplane. We're going to be going to Chicago on October 1st for an Oktoberfest party with John, our friend John. And then October 5th, we're going to go to Germany for a week. So the next time that we talk on the video, we're going to be talking a little bit about Germany and everything that you saw there with my grandmother, your great-grandmother, and you can have a good time over there. What else has happened over the last month? Oh, you went to swimming, your very first swimming class, and your swim teacher's name was Athena, and you had a really good time, and you showed everybody your butt crack, but you never cried in the swimming pool, and you had a good old time. What else has happened here? Your Uncle Kevin was just over from Boston, and he got you a lot of nice presents. He loves buying you cool clothes. You're getting you nice and suited up for winter. What else, Mommy? Oh, you're not going to be able to see this, but you're going to have to trust me here. If you look down here somewhere, you're just getting your first tooth is coming in from the bottom. I think it's on which side? The right side or left side?
Right side.
Just the right of midline. It's poking out just a little bit.
No,
we saw it for the
his
first
left.
time. Your left, I'm sorry. We saw it for the first time today, and it's very, very cute. You're growing up and being a big, big boy. What else is going on?
You have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
You have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
And Kirsten is coming out to see
And
you on
Mommy's
Wednesday.
friend Kirsten is coming out to see you soon. And Mom, why don't you come around here, Mommy? We've never gotten you in the camera. Come around here. Just come around here real quick. Ah, that's good. All right, so we'll get her over here sooner or later. It's a shame that you're not going to remember what your mommy looks like. But that's it for this month. We will talk again next month after Germany. Say goodbye. Bye-bye.
When?
Hi, Max. This is you. You're 6 months old. Look what a big boy you are. You can almost stand. Not really. But your legs are pretty darn strong. You're also pretty good at sitting. I don't know if you can see this really well. Let's show you what you can do here. If I lean you forward, hopefully you won't fall on the floor here. See, look at that. What a man. You've had a very busy month. You went to Colorado in September. I don't know if we mentioned that last time, but you went to Colorado hiking Breckenridge, and Mommy carried you on her little hip carrier for 2.5 hours, so you had a great time up there at altitude. You went to Chicago for an Oktoberfest party, and you were wearing your lederhosen. There's lots of pictures of that. We were going to put you in those today, but it's kind of cold, so we're not going to do that. And then you went to Germany. You went to visit my grandmother, my Oma, who is your Ur-Oma. She's 93, and you just loved her. You had a great time in Germany. You slept all the way over on the airplane. You slept all the way back in the airplane. Time difference made absolutely no difference to you whatsoever. You just had a, hey, watch yourself there. You had a great time. What else is going on? You're 6 months old, like I said. You're eating like a big, giant pig. You've got 2 little teeth down there at the bottom that you can eat with. I don't know if you can see them there. I don't know if you can look. But you got 2 teeth down at the bottom. You're eating barley cereal is your favorite. You don't like rice cereal. You don't really like oatmeal. Now you love carrots. You love sweet potatoes. You love peas. You'll tolerate green beans. You hate bananas. But you like apples and sort of kind of like peaches. When we were in Germany, you had potato stuff, and you just loved that. And we had squash, spinach stuff, and you loved that. So you're a good little German baby. You also loved the beer in Germany. Nom, 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 nom. You drank all the beer that you could get over there. You had a great old time. What else? You got 2 teeth. You weigh 22 pounds. We just took you to the pediatrician yesterday. And Mommy is trying to confuse me, but you weigh 22 pounds, and you're 28.5 inches tall, which is gigantic. I mean, it's this tall. Look at this. Look at that. Woo! And then you want to see how much you weigh? Look at that. What else are you doing? You can roll over. You still sleep 12 hours a night every night. You've kind of gone from taking 2 naps every day to 1 nap during the daytime. But we wake up and we find you in the bed, flipped over, turned around, twisted in your blanket. So you're a little wiggler now in bed. And that's about it. You're still happy. You like being tickled. You like playing. You're curious about everything, as you can see here. And that's it. What's going on in our lives is I'm finishing the basement. I made you a little chair today, your little red and white chair. Hopefully that won't have gone to a fire sometime between now and when you actually watch this. You're still swimming. You went to swimming class today. You love your swim instructor, Athena. and you have a great time. You're starting to swim underwater now, and you're still alive, so apparently you were able to tolerate it okay. And what else? Anything else, Mommy? All right. Well, Daddy's dressed like this because he's about to go to Atlanta for a conference. He's going to leave you as the man of the house to take care of Mommy, okay? Yeah!
And you're going trick-or-treating.
And we're going to go trick-or-treating soon. Yeah, it's October, today's October 21st. So in 10 days is Halloween, and we got you a little Tigger outfit. So you're going to be Tigger. I'm sure there's going to be 12,000 pictures on the internet, if the internet still exists 18 years from now when this becomes yours. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. 6-month Max, say goodbye. Goodbye! Okay, Max, it is November 22nd. You are now 7 months old, and this is you. As you can see, you're sitting up. I don't know what you're looking at. It's kind of a cold, blustery day outside, and there's a tree blowing around out there. And you like watching trees blowing, and so I think you're just kind of checking that out right now, trying to figure out what's going on. But you're 7 months old. You can sit up like a big man, like you can see. You're a big Giants fan, as you can see. And you're having a good old time. We are tomorrow going to be going to Sabrina's for Thanksgiving. My parents are going to be there, and Sabrina is about 7 months pregnant right now, and we don't know if it's a boy or girl. You will obviously know the answer to this when you watch this, but that'll be a good time. Let's see, what's happened this past month? You've not been to the doctor, so we don't know exactly what you weigh. Your next scheduled appointment is when?
8 months.
8 months. Oh, we got Mommy on tape there talking 8 months. So 8 months of age is your next scheduled appointment, but you're slimming down a little bit and you're getting taller, I think. And so I don't think you're going to be a whole heck of a lot heavier than you were last time. You're eating like crazy. You start eating all kinds of weird stuff. We found Spanish food in jars. We found some papayas and guavas and mangoes. You love all that stuff. You had your first meat at macaroni and beef, and you loved it so much that you gave Mommy a big poo-poo present the next day that smelled wonderful for her. What else? Michelle's parents your Mommy's parents were just here, and had a good time with them. And you've got a new bathtub. You're not taking a bath in the sink anymore. We got this little bathtub that sits inside the bathtub, and Mommy there is trying to get your attention here. And you're sitting inside the bathtub and you make lots and lots of splashes and you make a big mess. Have a good old time. You grunt and groan and you do kind of the thing, which we probably won't be able to get you to do that on tape. But that's what you're doing nowadays. And that's it. Anything else, Mommy, we're forgetting? Eating, sitting up, taking baths, love swimming still. Going to go on an airplane in the morning. What else can we say about this last month?
He went to Florida with me.
Oh yeah, Mommy went to Florida to one of her friend Rita's baby shower, and Max went, and you were the only boy in a room full of ladies, and you slept in another girl's bed, and you're just quite the stud. Anything else?
And Alma came to visit you.
Yep, I just said that. Oh, my mother. That's right. My mother came to visit. So it's been pretty much nonstop. Every weekend, someone's coming to visit you. So you were quite the loved and traveled baby.
And Uncle Kevin's coming in a couple weeks.
Yay! Okay. Say goodbye, Max. Bye. Hello and Happy New Year, Max. It is December 31st, 2005. It's New Year's Eve, and you are about to enter 2006. Huh. Crazy, huh? You are a big boy. You're a whopping 8 months and 8.5 months, I'm sorry. And all kinds of things have happened this month. Let's see where to start. You went to the pediatrician and you weighed 24.4. 24.4. Look at that. 24.4. You're much better at grabbing things, as you can see, and manipulating them with your hand. You also are better at sticking things in your mouth and eating them. You love eating paper, ripping up little pieces of paper, sticking them in your mouth. You've also started to eat food a little bit. You've done a couple of Cheerios. You've done a couple of pieces of cheese, like American processed cheese. Little biscuit cookie things.
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Yo, baby, but that's not really finger food, but you started eating yogurt. The big enemy in the world, and the reason that you're still looking a little freaked out now, is the vacuum cleaner. You just had a run-in with the vacuum, which was running in the other room, and so you were kind of staring at it and staring around the corner and not doing anything. You're still wondering where it is, but and you kind of know that's around the corner, but that's that. You have learned to use a straw. You started drinking out of a straw at TGI Fridays, or where was it? It was Applebee's. It was Applebee's in New York City. We went to the city, and we were eating at a restaurant. We decided to see what you would do with a straw, and you stuck it in your mouth, and you started drinking. And so you've been drinking with a straw ever since. You're a big, big boy. Very serious boy today. What else is going on? You're sitting up fine by yourself. I think we showed you that last month. You're trying to, I don't know if you can see this if you're still in picture here, but if I hold you with just one hand, you're able to hold yourself up pretty well. And you try to stand up. Your balance isn't all that good. What else? You roll back and forth. You start rocking to music. Listening to Schnappy and to Rafi. When you're playing, you'll rock back and forth and back and forth. You've got 8 million toys for Christmas. You had your grandpa and grandma and 2 brothers coming for Christmas, and they gave you every gift in the universe. Uncles? What is it?
Mommy's brothers.
Yeah, you know. Your uncles come, and you had a great Christmas. You got a gigantic pile of stuff that you seem very confused about, but all of it is able to be stuck in your mouth, so that's good. What else has happened? You've got a new tooth coming in the top. You now have 2 in the bottom and 1 of the top teeth.
One is in and the other one's on its way.
One is in, the other one's on its way. Probably can't see it, but that's where it would be.
It's his teeth.
You grit your teeth, which is kind of gross. You kind of and grind your teeth now that you've got one on the top and the bottom. And that's all I can think of right now.
You're 30 inches tall.
30 inches tall. Big giant baby.
Which is half the size of Granny.
Yep, half the size of your grandmother.
And I think that's it.
I think that's it too. We're going to have some people over tonight for our New Year's Eve party. And then tomorrow is your first day of 2006. Yay! Say bye, Max. Mwah! 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 Hello, Max. Today you are 9 months old. It's January 26th. So you're actually a little bit more than 9 months old. Say hi. Hi, camera. Hi. Mwah! You are 9 months old. You're a big boy. You don't even look anything like a baby anymore. You look like a big grown-up man. I know. You had a busy month since New Year's. We've gone traveling. You went to Los Angeles and San Diego where you met a bunch of new girlfriends. Had a good time on the airplane. You slept good. Did great with a time change. And had a all-around good trip. You are growing up. Every day you are starting to eat people food. You like noodles. You like, did you do Cheerios?
Cheerios.
Yeah, a little bit Cheerios you do okay with. You do okay with little crackers. You love putting crackers in your mouth and sucking on them until they get nice and soft and eating them. You like pretzels. You like sucking on the pretzels. You like some cheese a little bit. What else does he like that you put there? For food, you're eating baby food, stage 2 and 3 baby foods. You do a lot of yogurt.
3.
Baby yogurt. Love baby yogurt. You've decided you hate cereal, so we're not doing cereal anymore. That's gone. And
drinking out of a straw.
You're drinking out of a straw. I think we mentioned that last time. I can't remember, but you're drinking out of a straw. You're doing a lot more. You can do a sippy cup kind of well, okay. You can't stand yet, but you can try to stand. What are you looking at?
The tree blowing.
Oh, the tree. Your friends are the trees outside. When the trees blow, you love watching those. You got teeth. I don't know if you can see, but you got your upper teeth now. Oh no! Oh. There they are. They're the bottom ones. There's your tongue. So you've got your chompers now. You got 4 chompers, and so you're just a big man. I don't know if you can see this, but can you focus down a little bit? Tilt the camera down a little bit. This will be ready. Well, you can hold on with one hand and stand up at least. You can stand for like 5 seconds before you start to fall over. Don't know how much you weigh exactly. When's his next doctor appointment?
At 10 months?
At 10 months is your next doctor's appointment. But at the airport, we stuck you on one of the scales where they weigh the suitcases, and it said 26 pounds. So you're about 26 pounds now, which is a big, big boy. Tomorrow your grandmother's coming from Florida to visit for the weekend, and we're going to go into New York City and we're going to see one of your girlfriends, Kathleen, and then we're going to go into the museum, I think. We're going to try to do a little museum strolling. And that's, I think, about it. Any other big trips coming up or anything else?
We're going to see Cousin Diego.
Oh, yes, that's the big, big, big thing. Diego Molina was born on January 11th. So that's 111. He is, how much did he weigh? 7 pounds?
7 pounds even.
7 pounds, and he was
21 inches.
21 inches long. So he was a little bit bigger than you when he was born, but I bet you're going to outmass him still forever and ever and ever and ever. So we're going to go down to Virginia Beach to visit Cousin Diego, and you can start playing with him, loving him, and or terrorizing him, whichever you see fit. And that's it. You are you showing off for the camera? Oh yeah. Keep going. Okay. Very good. You do a lot of sounds, and then you also can squeal like a little girl sometimes. Good job. And that's it. So that's Max at 9 months. We look forward to seeing you again in a month. Have a lovely day. Goodbye. Little kisses. Mwah! 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 Hello, Max. It is February 26th. Hello. It's February 26th, and you are now 10 months old. And you've had a very, very eventful month. Let's see how it started. We went and visited your cousin Diego. It was a very exciting visit. You got to see him. You got to try to beat him up because you thought he was a little toy of yours. You caused family drama by chewing on his crib and leaving little tooth marks before he's even had a chance to sleep in it, since he's still in his bassinet. But the big thing is that obviously you're very animated. You know how to clap. Ain't ya? But the big thing is that you are now a mobile baby. And we're going to give you an example of this. This happened, I don't know, when, about like 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago or so. So here we go. Ready? And go crazy. Make us proud. There you go. Oh yeah. And the reason he's moving towards the camera, you're moving towards the camera, Max, is because it's expensive and it's something you can grab and destroy. Okay. That's the end of that. So, crawling, obviously, clapping your hands, met your cousin Diego. You are now eating much more table food. Your favorite food excuse me? Your favorite food in the entire world is pretzels. You like no salt Snyder's pretzels. You just gobble them down like crazy. You also like these kind of rice cakey sort of things. Cheerios you're starting to eat. Sometimes slices of apple, pieces of Swiss cheese.
Love the bread.
The Cheesecake Factory. They've got this bread there that you love, the dark brown bread. You just eat that up. Tomatoes, oranges you'll eat a little bit of. You make more of a mess with those than anything else. You've been drinking out of a sippy cup. You can use a straw very well. And we have transitioned you off of formula, slowly transitioning you off of formula onto whole milk. And you kind of like that. I guess I shouldn't say that word because you know what that means. But the formula you're getting really pretty much only at bedtime, right? Yes. You are not walking yet, but you're able to stand up pretty darn well. I think we showed that last time, but you're able to pull yourself up now very, very well. So every morning we find you standing up in your crib, which is how you ended up chewing on Diego's little crib. In the middle of the night, you will wake up, and in the past you'd kind of cry yourself back to sleep a little bit. You know, it would take like 30 seconds. It was very quick and easy because you're such a good sleeper, but now you'll wake yourself up and go, huh, I bet I could stand up here, and you'll stand yourself up and you don't know how to get back down. And so we end up having to lay you back down so you can go back to sleep. Isn't that right? Yes. At your last appointment, you weighed 26 pounds and 4 ounces. And how tall were you?
32.
32 inches tall. Exactly. Anything else going on?
No, we're leaving on Thursday.
We're leaving on Thursday to go down to Palm Bay to visit your grandparents, and going to be gone from Thursday to Monday, and we'll probably take you to the beach and show you their pool and all that good stuff, and just have a good old time. You're also going to meet Greg and Rita's baby Sophia while we are in Orlando, and who knows if she's girlfriend material for you? We'll see. Anything else that we're forgetting about this month?
I think that's it, Chatty Patty.
All right. And I guess that's it. Why don't we finish with us kind of walking away. Walking towards the camera. You ready? Okay, here we go. And go. Hello, Max. This is you at 11 months old. Today is March 20th, I think, 21st, first day of spring. And you've had a nice little month. You've continued your, what? You continued your crawling. We've just spent the last few moments trying to get you not to destroy the video camera because you saw it and you started launching yep, exactly. You started launching yourself at it, trying to run over there and grab it and pull it down and smash it. We haven't been to the pediatrician since last time we did a video. And hey, I'm narrating. Maybe this will be the month for you just to do all the talking yourself. And I have no idea what to say. What have we gone somewhere in the last month?
We went to Florida.
Oh yes, we went to Florida. Flew down to Florida to visit your grandparents, my parents. Had a good time. Your Michelle's parents, your mommy's parents came up too, just this past weekend from New York to visit. Had a wonderful time with you. Spent a whole week actually. You're having a great time going to music class still. That you go once or twice a week. One is at the library, which is a free class, right? And the other one is a class with a lady whose CD you actually own. And then on Fridays, you're still going to swimming class. And you're just, as you can see, you're a handful. Right, you just finished your lunch. You're eating, you like pretzels still, animal crackers, yeah, green beans, love green beans, and you won't do oranges, prunes. You're liking prunes, which is an important thing because you had a little bit of an issue which we won't describe in detail last couple of months, and that has been completely fixed with the prunes. I know. But you're doing pretty good with the finger food. There's some things you absolutely positively do not like. Tried to give you a little piece. Yeah, tried to give you a little piece of orange here earlier, and you reached in and pulled it out of your mouth and threw it on the ground. And there you have it. You've got 8 teeth, and I may have said that last time. You got very long hair. Look at this. Wait. There you go. See, and mommy doesn't want to get cut until you're a year old. So Jeffrey's going to come up and do that. But we got a big birthday celebration planned. Going to be coming, Michelle's parents and brothers probably are going to be coming up. Hello. For your birthday, which is on a Monday this year, which is the day after Easter Sunday. So we're going to do a combined Easter and birthday celebration. We've got a good plan for you for birthday present. Not going to tell you what it is though. And that's it. As you can see, you are completely active, and I bet you if I put you down right here, you're going to walk your way over to the camera. Yep, still not walking, but you can... Sorry for breaking your concentration, but still not walking, but certainly mobile and moving around. And there was the reach, and I want to pull you back. Okay, so I think that's what we have this month. Anything else, Mommy?
I don't think so.
Okay, alrighty, go Buccaneers. Bye-bye.
Tell Daddy hi. Yeah. Ouch. I go boom. Come here. Yeah? Say, Daddy, I found the camera while you were at work. Okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hello, Max. Today is April 23rd. And you are officially a year old. You had your birthday last Monday, April 17th. Yay! Yeah. And you had your grandmother and grandfather come down from upstate New York. And Kevin and Jeffrey came. And you had your, perfect, you can see your very first boy haircut. Look at the other side too. Very nice. And had a wonderful time. You got to play with the cake. You kind of tried to tear it up. You ate your first cake. You ate your first chocolate. Had a good time. Your 1 year old, you just had your 1 year old checkup, and you weighed
27 pounds, 8 ounces.
27 pounds, 8 ounces, and you were how tall?
32.5 inches.
32.5 inches tall, and you're a big dude. You can see that you're sitting up, obviously. You're very attentive. You're talking, and you can say socks.
All
yes.
gone.
You can say all gone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Button. What else?
I think he said sparkle today.
Sparkle? Why do you say sparkle?
Because I had sparkles on my pajamas.
Alright, so apparently you said sparkle. And you're eating like a big man. You are kind of eating carrots, little chunks of carrots and chunks of green beans off the tray.
Lots of bread.
Tons of bread. Any type of bread in the entire world you like. Bread. You will not eat meat by hand. You won't eat bananas.
He'll eat apples.
Apples, you do little apple pieces, but bread is the best. You are standing. Let's see if you can catch this. Ta-da! Look, no hands. And you'll take a few steps by yourself until you figure out you're walking, and then you drop back down. You'll take, I think, 6 or 7 steps. Hang on. 6 or 7 steps before you stop. You have still 8 teeth. There you go. What else, Michelle?
We just bought you some new shoes today.
There he comes walking.
Yes, you love the camera.
Yeah, and you do yes and you do no.
Can you go so? Yay! Yeah, you're waving hi.
All right, well, come on back. Today we went to Cheesecake Factory. Oh yeah, you do this. Well, I buy all the time, and did great at Cheesecake Factory. It's your favorite restaurant in the whole wide world. Then we got you some new shoes, and because you didn't get enough stuff on you for your birthday. Bought you sandals because we're going to go probably down to Florida, maybe moving down. It'll be interesting to see in the future whether that really comes true. And that's basically it.
Say bye-bye, Max. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hello, Max. Today is May 31st, and it's early in the morning, and Daddy's about to go off to work. But we figured we had to squeeze this in because we forgot earlier in the week. Today, you are 13 and a half months old. You're a very, very big boy, and you've had a very exciting month. Let's see where the month started. The month started in... I'm sorry?
D.C.
Yeah, we first took a trip to Washington, D.C., where we went and met your cousin Diego. We went to the National Zoo. Your favorite animal was the giant elephant shrew, because it was right at eye level and it ran back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you were able to chase it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Yeah. Then we went to Florida and we visited some friends, and you got to stay with your 2 girlfriends, Sarah Mia and Ava. who are 2 and 3 years old. You got to take a bath with both of them. That was very, very exciting. You got to play with all their girl toys and smash them like they were boy toys. And then where else did we go? You
went to the beach.
Yeah, got to this last weekend. Your grandma and grandpa came down from New York. By the way, they're just now moving to South Carolina. They're going to move in a couple of weeks here. But they came down and we took you to the beach and you got to play with rocks and you got to throw rocks and you got to eat some rocks. Hopefully not eat some rocks, but you got to do that. And so you've been all over the place again. You've been walking like crazy. You've been injuring yourself like crazy. You've whacked yourself on the head. You've whacked yourself on the eye. You've whacked yourself on the cheek. I don't know if you can see it, but right here you got a little red spot here where you fell in the garage and split your lip open a little bit. Have a little bit of a fat lip, and so you were able to injure yourself pretty well there. Haven't knocked out any teeth yet. You did have your very first trip to the doctor, emergency trip to the doctor, and I hope nobody else is listening now. But what happened was your Peter had a little injury. There was apparently a little scar tissue left over from your special procedure that you had when you were a little bitty baby. And that kind of tore a little bit, and that bled. And so Mommy took you to a pediatric urologist who said you were going to be okay. But there it was. You're talking up a storm, blah, 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 jibber jabber. You love playing with push toys. You push your, yeah, you want to get up and walk. You you ready to follow them around here? You like pushing things around. You've got a little train, you got a little car, and you're a mobile dude. You walk up and down the street, you run around the backyard, you've got a little pool in the backyard, and you're just having a good time. You're eating pretty much anything. You love peanut butter sandwiches. You had a teaspoon of peanut butter already this morning when Daddy was making his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you have been, hey now wait a second, get Max back in that picture. There we go. Here, why don't you walk on back here? Yeah, I know. Playing on your swing set in the backyard a lot. And that's really it. Still don't watch TV. You're a completely good boy other than that. What else am I leaving out? Well, come back here. I know, that's Mommy. That's silent Mommy.
I think that's
all right, well that's it. That's it for May. In June, we're fixing to go back down to Florida one more time. The boat will be in the water, and we're going to take you out on the boat, and we'll see how you do with that this year. And come back. And that's it. Say goodbye, Max. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello, Max. Sorry for the scare. Hello, Max. It is June 30th, 2006. You are 14 and a half or so months old, and you've had a very busy, interesting, weird month. Let's see, the month started out in June, obviously, and on 6/6/06, you did something bad. Mommy was playing with you, and you stopped breathing. Don't laugh, it wasn't funny. Stopped breathing, and Mommy was scared. Yep, that's Mommy over there, and we called I was at work, and Mommy called 911, and the ambulance came. And took you to the emergency room, and I drove over and met you guys at the emergency room, and you had a CAT scan, and you had blood work done. I did your IV right here, thank you very much. And you had your urine checked, and you had x-rays taken, and everything was normal. I know, it was very strange. Nobody really knew what the cause was. You saw a neurologist, you saw a cardiologist, you had an EKG, everything was normal. Now, the only thing you have left to do is on July 5th, hang on 1 second. On July 5th, you are having EEG to find out if it was a seizure, which we don't think it was. And otherwise, you've been acting, as you can tell, completely normally. You really want the camera so you can smash it. Other than that, this month, there's a nice side view. We went to Chicago for a week, and you had a nice time there. You met John Talarovic and Mary and Claire, and you had a good time at the hotel, walking around and looking at the carpet and the fancy lights and meeting all the nice people. Went to Florida, stayed at the Don Cesar, which is where we got married, and our grandparents were there. Your grandparents were there too. Had a really nice time. You played in the pool and you played on the beach. What else has happened in June? As you can tell from my hat.
And then we came home and you got your first virus. You had roseola.
Yeah, we came home and you had your first virus, roseola. You had a fever up to 102 and we couldn't figure out what that was. And but you were acting normal and everything was fine. I know. And then the next day you woke up and your fever was gone and you had a big rash, which is what roseola does to you. Really? What else do we know? You weigh about 29 pounds, I think is what it is right now. You're eating pretty much everything. You're eating stuff off the table. You like peanut butter sandwiches. You like toast with guava jelly in the morning. You like waffles in the morning. For lunch, you still do some carrots and some green beans, but you're eating a lot of pasta Mommy makes you, which is super good. And other stuff off the table. Meatballs, yep. Let's go on back over here. What else are we doing? As you can tell from your outfit, it is the World Cup right now. Today, Germany just beat Argentina in overtime. Yay! On penalty kicks, actually, for the quarterfinals. And next, they beat either Italy or Ukraine, whoever wins the game today. But you're a big German soccer fan, as you can tell from your outfit, and you're loving the game. Other than that, you love being outside. That's where you wanted to go right now when we brought you here. Is why you look kind of grumpy when we first turned the camera on. And you like walking around, you like pushing your train around up and down the block, and you just have a great time. You've got a little pool out back, I know. And what else is happening? This week, no, don't cry. This week, I know why you're sad. You're sad because Mommy's going to be leaving soon for the weekend. So Mommy's going to be gone for the weekend, leaving you with Daddy. I know, with me. Well, come back over here to be in the camera.
Go see Daddy.
Go.
Come back over here. Come back so Mommy can take pictures of you.
Well, that's about it. Mommy, any other ideas for what's happened in June? It was a pretty busy month.
It's a very busy month.
Okay.
And glad it's almost over.
Okay. Well, Max, come back over here. Come on. Oh, no. He's running away. Bye-bye. Hello, Max. You are now 15 months old. It is July 25th. And here we are. You have had a very interesting month. You've traveled a lot. First, you went to Virginia Beach and visited your cousin Diego for his baptism, and you were very well behaved. You had a good time there. You ate your first Filipino food. You really liked lumpia. And then you went, let's give you something to distract you here. Let's try a chapstick. Yeah, I know. So then we went to Florida again, and that makes 15 flights in 15 months, so you're a very well-traveled child. Went to Florida to look at jobs. It'll be interesting to see in the future whether, looking back now, this will turn into something that we ended up doing. But we looked at jobs in Clearwater, Florida. Yeah. I had your 15-month appointment. Weighed how much?
28 pounds, 1 ounce.
28 pounds, 1 ounce, and how tall?
33 inches.
33 inches, which made him
95th percentile for height and 90th percentile for weight.
95th percentile for height and 90th percentile for weight. Wow.
And 75th percentile for head.
Yeah, so you're tall, thin with a thin head, I guess. Your favorite thing right now is tractors, trucks, fire engines, anything large. We just got back from Home Depot actually, and you just stared at the John Deere tractors when the lawn guys come. You just stare at them and you make them laugh because you just watch every single solitary thing they do. You go over and you touch the tires of the trucks and you get all excited about that. You're eating pretty much everything now. You get peanut butter sandwiches for lunch usually. For breakfast, you still do yogurt once in a while. You do waffles in the morning too. I know, thank you. What? Yeah. For dinner, you eat a lot of meatballs and pasta that Mommy makes for you. Other than that, you still love your granola bars and your Pop-Tart looking things and your fruit bars and your little gummy fruit things and all your cookies and crackers of 8 million different kinds that you like to eat. You're a walking maniac. You still swimming maniac. You go to swimming class once a week. You go to the gym. You started going to gym now. You went to your first gym class. Still going to music class. You're just a busy dude. Getting a lot of love from the ladies whenever we travel anywhere. You love the little girls at the airport just the other day. Chasing around these little girls and you and them started hugging. You were giving each other big hugs. It was very, very sweet. What else are we forgetting about the month of July? Both Daddy and Max need to get a haircut. You can see what's going on back here. Look at this. Daddy wants to get all this just like this. Just go whop. But Mommy says no. So
you saw fireworks the 1st of July.
Yeah, saw fireworks on July 4th. They kind of scared you a little bit in the middle of the night. But otherwise you did pretty good. And that's Max at 15 months. Let me have you walk over there as Mommy turns off the camera. And there we go. Bye-bye.